Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome to the video. It is your boy, Andrew Cards, and today we are doing something a little bit different. We are going to be ranking every single set from the Scarlet and Violet era. That's right. As you can see on the screen, we got our tier list. We have, I believe it is, every single set from Scarlet and Violet, as the ads keep on popping up. But we are here to go through every single one, and we're going to rank them. Now, I want to put this as a fair warning for everyone. This is my personal opinion on where I would rank them, and I'm ranking them based off maybe how I've opened them, my experience if I've been lucky with them, so right there is where you know it's going to be a little bit biased, and as well, talking about some of the top cards in terms of art, pricing, etc., and just how, again, I personally feel about those cards. But I'm curious to know, how do you rank each of these? If you want to do your own tier list, you should. Send it to me over on Twitter as well. My link and everything is down in the description. And also, even in the comments, if you just want to rank them from S to F, as we are going to do here, go right ahead. I would love to see them. I would love to see what you guys think and what your opinions are. But without further ado, we are going to lay out some ground rules. As you can see, we got the S, A, B, C, D, and F tier. F being the absolute worst, S being the absolute best. And here's what we're going to do. We have to put at least one in F tier, and I think only one will go in S tier, is how we're going to do it. A to D is all free, like free rules. You can put as many as you want. I could say they're all A's if I really want to, which is not going to happen, but we could take it from there. So, let's get this thing started, shall we? The first one, Scarlet and Violet base set. The one that started off arguably one of the biggest eras of Pokemon cards in a very long time. Scarlet and Violet base. Now this set has that Gardevoir EX, the Ralts, all the cards, the Corellia as well, the cute Riolu, the Drowsy on the bench. That one was a big one that started going crazy for a little while there. This one has a lot of very cute full arts. The Pachirisu, the Fido, which might be my favorite one in the whole set as well. But it's tough. It's really tough. They got some good ones in here. It's nothing crazy. Right now, I want to put it in C in the middle, but I think based off everything else and knowing everything else, I think Scarlet and Violet base is going to go in the D tier. For now, again, we could totally switch this as we go on and kind of look at the cards as well. But Scarlet and Violet base set, the one, again, that I mentioned, started this all off, is going right there into D. Up next, the second one in the Scarlet and Violet era is none other than Paldea Evolved. This is the big one, of course, with the Magikarp. That's the biggest card in the set. Other than that, you got some really cool ones. You got that giant Tyranitar in there. You got a couple, again, a lot of cute full art ones. That Meryl, the Fuecoco as well. Just, again, kind of your basic, like, nothing crazy. Some cool full arts, but to me, nothing that, like, is out of this world. Now, I do like Paldea Evolved because I am after that Magikarp. I would love to have it. You got the Sleeping Raichu, too. Again, a lot of cute ones. It's a decent set. Right now, I'm thinking it's a C for Paldea Evolved. Just above Scarlet and Violet because it was a little bit newer. I love that Tyranitar artwork. It's totally different. The Raichu as well. And of course, that Magikarp is just, I think, kind of was the start of really those different art styles. So I'm putting it in C. And basically, it's being carried by that Magikarp. I can't lie to you. It's the one doing the heavy lifting here. Obsidian Flames is the next one. Now, Obsidian Flames, I am a big fan of. I have done a video on Obsidian Flames. Of course, you can check that out. This one, I feel like at first had so much hype because it was a set that was basically being told it is going to be around Charizards. But then I started seeing it felt like everybody and their mama was opening up this set. So I don't know, like, the whole kind of shebang around it, if it was overprinted or kind of what happened here with this set exactly. But I know to a lot of people, they just kind of weren't, like, too happy with the set, even though I love this set. I opened up the booster box, as I mentioned. There's a link somewhere here to go check it out. And I hit a lot of the big cards in this set that I really wanted and that I'm a big fan of. So we're talking about, like, the Charizard EX, obviously, the full art, the main one, the special illustration rare. There's that hyper rare gold one. That Ninetales is absolutely beautiful. Is it the Cleffa? Yeah, the Cleffa is in there. This is where the Pidgeotto and Pidgeot arts are, which I think are awesome. The Gloom, and again, it's just a set around Charizards. And I mean, like, even the full arts in this one, there's not many, but they bang. Like the Lechonk, Hondour, like I'm just looking at them right now. The Scizor, some of them I haven't even seen. But then even some of the EX ones, like that Pidgeot there, the Absol as well, there's some bangers in here. And I know a lot of people want to put it probably at C, just because, again, I feel like you see these cards like everywhere when it comes to Obsidian Flame. And when you're talking about like monetary value, they're not like the craziest of cards. Oh, man, I don't know. I love this set personally, maybe again because it's my experience with it and because I packed a lot of the big cards and everything for it. I kind of have like that weird sentimental value to it. So I'm going to put in B. I know, I feel like people are not going to like that, but I'm putting it in B. It's a set around Charizard, man. I don't know what you want. I think it's awesome. Charizard, of course, my OG Pokemon. I don't know, man. It's got to go there to me. And speaking of Charizards, of course, the biggest chase card from this set, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 151. This one, there's no hesitation. It's A. It's in the conversation for S. S is going to be revealed, I think, at the end of this video because we got to kind of go through everything else. But this is an A. Without question, 151 is an A. Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur. You got the 3 starting evolutions. You got all the originals. It is just Pokemon based off the original 151. When you start getting into the art style cards of these cards, they are absolutely insane. Like the illustration rare, SIRs, EXs, all of them are just so good. And I mean, every Pokemon in here is recognizable. You all know them, we all know them. Even like the regular rares and some of the commons in this set, the artwork looks awesome. Like that hilarious Gengar, to me, is always going to be one that, like, I remember pulling that card and being like, what am I looking at? Same with that Mewtwo as well. The Snorlax, the Dragonite, this one is just, maybe it's just pure nostalgia, is all it is for me. But this one has to be an A tier to me, without question. 151 absolutely knocked it out of the park. I think it was like the perfect timing as well, as everything was kind of going crazy in the Pokemon set world. It's just, I don't know, man. To me, it's in the conversation for S. And I mean, we're going to get to the S tier after, but right now I'm putting it firmly in A without question. And again, it's going to be in that conversation to move up to S tier after that. Up next, we got Paradox Rift. This is a big one. It has the Garudon, the Roaring Moon EX, the Altaria, the Garchomp. A lot of really cool artwork styles in here as well. A lot of cool artwork styles, like that Yveltal. You know, it's not even the most valuable card, but it's really cool. The Tapu Koko EX also. This one's got some cool ones, but then it's got just some ones. The more I look at Paradox Rift, maybe it's because I haven't opened too many of them. It looks like a decent set, and I'm surprised a lot of more people don't go crazy for it. Again, I don't know if it comes down to the printing of it. Like, some of the EXs are a little bit too much, but everything else in terms of like the artwork styles, when you're talking about like the hyper rares, the ultra rares, and the illustration rares, there's a good handful of these. Like, I mean, the base set ends at like 182. And you're talking about, like, these cards, they go up to about, like, what, 251, 253? So there's a lot in here, and a lot of them are really cool. Again, the Garudon is the biggest one. The Garchomp EX, which I have personally, is a really cool card. The Altaria, the Steelix, you know, etc. We could sit here for days and talk about all the cards. But Paradox Rift, I don't know. It's got some real cool ones, and maybe I just got to open them more. And I feel like you guys may not like this, but I'm putting it in the middle, in C. It's a very good set, and I hope to get my hands on more packs of Paradox Rift soon, because again, I think it is a cool set. Obsidian Flame being in B, again, is maybe just because I ripped so many packs of this. I was able to get the Charizard, the Ninetales, the Pidgeot, the Pidgeotto, which are cards that I, like, those are like 4 cards when I started collecting I really wanted, and I got them all in one pack opening. So it's kind of hard not to love that set for me. But Paradox Rift could easily be like a low B, but I think I'm going to place it in C as well. And again, if you disagree with me, tell me in the comments. I'm curious to know. Now, this is a big one coming up here because this one was a big one for me getting back into the set itself. And I feel like right away, I'm kind of conflicted between A and B for Paldean Fates. I love Paldean Fates. I love shiny Pokemon. It is one of my favorite things that Pokemon has ever done. And I mean, this set, you got the Bubble Mew. You have the Black Charizard EX, which is like the shiny Charizard, the shiny Gardevoir. You have all the shiny iterations of Pokemon, like the Pikachu, the Charmander, the Snorlax, the Ditto. I'm just reading off like a list. And what was cool with this set was these cards. You had kind of full art, hyper rare versions of some of these cards, but a lot of them, what made them really cool for the shinies was they were actually just kind of in that regular style and called shiny rares. And they gave you something a little bit different than what you have had before. And again, somebody who is just a big favorite of shiny Pokemon. And then they obviously threw in some of the EXs as well, being shinies, where they're kind of like that full art style. I don't know, man. I love this set personally because, again, having shiny Pokemon, I don't know if this is the first, I don't think it's the first time they did it in like the Pokemon card collecting era. But I mean, there is just so many cards to collect from this set, and them being shiny to me is, oh, it's awesome. Again, it was one of like the first, I think, box sets or booster bundles that we opened up on this this channel. And I don't know, I got a big spot for it. Basic cards, I mean, the secret illustration rares hit absolutely hard. They are insane. And then having shinies, I'm going to put it in A, behind 151, but right there, Paldean Fates again. Very basic. It reminds me a little bit nostalgia-wise of like the original card set, but then adding in the shinies, I think is just so cool. So I'm going to put it in like lower A, in my opinion, because I just love it. Temporal Forces is the next one on this list. Temporal Forces. Okay. So we got the Raging Bolt, the Iron Crown, the Ghastly, the Waking Walk. I've opened only a few of these packs, and I mean, the best cards in here got to be the Sawsbuck and the Deerling. Those full arts are really cool. The Litten as well. This one has some, again, I feel like some underrated ones, but nothing crazy. I feel bad. The thing is, like, I will open any of these packs if I were to find them myself. But looking at it, like, yeah, I could see why people weren't too nuts about this set. And Temporal Forces, I'm going to put in D. I do like Paradox Rift and Paldea Evolved a little bit more than Temporal Forces. It's got some good cards in here, but it's nothing that, like, blows my socks off and toots my own horn. If you know, if you know what I mean. It's just, it's kind of there. It's going to go D. And now I'm starting to question Obsidian Flame being in B. Listen, we could change this whole thing at the end, but we're going to keep on moving. Twilight Masquerade. This was a set that I remember when it first started, I was like super hyped about because I had kind of just seen it around before I really started getting back into the hobby. And looking at it now, it's a set maybe I regret a little bit not going a little bit harder in. Greninja EX, of course, the big card here. Then you had the two full art trainers, the Carmine and Perrin, as well. The Eevee family, the biggest one of the illustrated rares, most likely. And then it kind of goes a little bit crazy. That Tatsuguri is one of the coolest artwork styles as well. The Growlithe also. And then this set kind of has like just a weird mix of cards. You got the Pinsir. Like, I love those. The Fani as well. Dipplin. It has a lot of different art styles, but it's kind of all over the place. Like, I don't feel like it matches anything else in this set, which is weird to say when you look through it. Again, a lot of really cool ones like the Timber, the Larion, all those. A couple of those gold cards, the Infernape, like, these are cool. But other than the top cards, I don't know if Twilight Masquerade, like, if it fully does it for me. Twilight Masquerade, where are you going? It's a good set. It's got great chase cards. I mean, the top four are all good, and that's the Greninja, the Perrin, the Carmine, and the Eevee. I'm tempted to put it in C as well, probably ahead of Paradox Rift. Maybe under. It's got to be like C tier, middle of the pack. Twilight Masquerade is a good set. Again, I want you to also know this. When I'm talking about like where I'm ranking them, we're kind of just like, you know, I'm not saying like I wouldn't open any of these sets. Hell, I will if a pack comes along my way. But these cards and these sets, again, are just personal opinion. Obsidian Flame, I just have a good feeling with. That's why it's in B tier, and everything else kind of is where it is. But we move on. We got Shrouded Fable. Now, to many, one of the worst sets in Scarlet and Violet, to a lot of people. This one has some very cool art styles, but I don't know exactly what happened with Shrouded Fable, if they were just too easy to pull, or kind of the backstory on it. But the illustrated rares kind of just like fall off in a weird sense. I don't think there's that many. Like, this set only has 64 regular cards before you start getting into like the ultra rares and everything else. So I don't know if it became a thing of pullability with these cards. Like, some of these art styles are magnificent. Like the Cuffant, the Beware, the Zorora. Like, there's a lot of cool ones before you even start getting into the top one. I mean, the Dusclops, the Dusk Noir, and the Duskull are all amazing. The Houndoom is really good. The Persian, and then the Earthen Vessel. I mean, we've opened an ETB of this one. You could check that out here as well. It's a good set, but one of them has to be the worst. And in my opinion right now, it might be Shrouded Fable. And I can't believe I'm saying that, because some of these art styles on these cards are awesome. Like, and I personally, I would open more Shrouded Fable just to try and get some of these cards. More of them. Because I've got a good chunk of them, but there's still more that I would definitely want out of this thing. So right now I got Shrouded Fable in F. I think that might change, in all honesty, but for now, it's got to go there. As we move on, we get into Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown was another one. I kind of remember the release date. It's a little bit before, like, again, I started going absolutely nuts with Pokemon cards. But, I mean, how cool. Your top two cards in this set in terms of monetary value. You got the Squirtle and the Bulbasaur illustration rares. It's funny because the SIR, the Special Illustration Rare, which is the Terpagos EX, isn't even the most, like, expensive card in this pack. A lot of good cards here. I liked what they were trying to do with the whole Stellar Crown thing. I mean, you got the Gulpin eating the cake, too. I just feel like I wish they went a little bit harder into, like, the Stellar Crown kind of art styles, like you saw on some of the cards, where they had kind of, like, the diamonds all around them. But then, like, it kind of falls off. Like, there's a few of the big illustration rares, and again, some are really cool. Like, the Lapras EX leaned into the whole, like, Stellar Crown thing. But then I just feel like they're kind of there. And to me, the highs are high on this set, but the lows are pretty low on this set. The more that I'm looking at these cards, I'm just not feeling it as much. And again, like, would still open these, but I don't know. It's going to be a low D. Stellar Crown is a low D for me. Again, I think overall it is a fine set. I know it might be crazy that it's below Paldea Evolved, but for me, it's a low D. Stellar Crown is a low D. And again, I want to reiterate with these rankings, it doesn't mean I wouldn't open any of these. Hell, I will open all of them. Right away, this is where we go hard. Surging Sparks is an A. It's no question to me. Surging Sparks is, I've said it multiple times in many videos. If you do follow along, it is one of my favorite sets ever. I love this set to pieces. Maybe it's because I got the Pikachu EX myself. But we got the Latias EX, the Milotic, the other Pikachu. You got the Latios, the Latias, as I mentioned. There is just some really cool art styles. The Durant. Oh, God, I love this set so much. The Slackout, this one, like, this is one when you talk about full arts. And again, maybe it's because I've opened the Japanese box and the English boxes as well. I am just so in love with this set. There are so many full art, secret illustration rares, etc. It's so good. And this one I felt leaned more into the Stellar Crown aspect. I could be totally wrong, but there are more cards with kind of that little, like, the Diamond Crown thing. And I don't know why, but I feel like I noticed it more in Surging Sparks. I'm actually going to put it just ahead of Paldean Fates, just like that. 151 still, though, probably up there. Surging Sparks is a very close second, because Surging Sparks, again, I love this set. I have slowed down opening them because I've got the Pikachu, but God, how could you not love Surging Sparks? It was so good. So good. And then we move to Prismatic Evolutions. Now, oh boy, this one has a lot a lot of controversy because the pull rates on this thing are terrible. But as we mentioned, when you get on a high with Prismatic Evolutions, it's a big high. Right now, I don't know. It's gotta go ahead of Surging Sparks. For now. Prismatic Evolutions is so good because the highs are so high and the lows are so low. But, personal opinion, the Pokeball and Master Ball variants make this set that much better to me that it makes me love this set so much. And then, I mean, you know, the chase cards in this thing are crazy. All the evolutions and everything else are so good. What a set. What an idea. Just again, with the pull rates being so bad. What can you do? Realistically, what can you do? You gotta kind of just leave it as is, but I'm putting it in a high A. It's definitely in the category for S, in my opinion. But Prismatic, I mean, the evolutions, the Pokeballs and Master Balls, it's got to be right there. Journey Together, right away, I'm putting it B. I like Journey Together. I think it is a really cool set. I think it's gotten, I don't know, it's kind of faded out, and it feels like very quickly, but I'm a fan. I love Journey Together. I've said it in the videos that I've made regarding Journey Together packs and openings. The big reason I'm a big fan of it is nostalgia purposes for trainer cards. I like, honestly, having just those trainer cards where it's like Ends Reshiram, for example, and it has that little picture of the trainer in the corner. I think that is cool as hell. That's what kind of I grew up with, so to see that come back and be integrated with Journey Together, I think is really cool. In terms of the art styles, I mean, having the trainer background cards is really cool, and then some of these cards are just awesome. The Whale Lord, I'm a big fan of. The Furret is one of the cutest full art styles I've probably ever seen. The Articuno, how can you not love? And then again, just a lot of the top cards being like really cool art styles with the trainer and their Pokemon together, I think is wicked. And makes me a big fan, but it's going to go in B just because I think these guys that I got labeled in A right now are that good that it's so hard to not, like, it can't surpass those. But B is, to me, like, is so good. And again, the more I'm looking at this list, I feel like I could drop Obsidian Flame down to C, but I'm going to keep it as is. Now, this one is one that I'm very conflicted with. Destined Rivals. I love this set. I think Destined Rivals is fantastic. But I have a hard time debating putting it in A or B. Destined Rivals is so good too. And I feel like it's become so accessible, this set. I don't know why. No, I gotta. It's low A. It's low A. Destined Rivals is so good. Destined Rivals, I don't think is getting enough love that it deserves. But I love it. It could be a high B. Just because we have all those in A, like these are to me the top, Destined Rivals is going here ahead of Journey Together. It's going high B. It's like a high B, low A, the more I look at it. I do love Destined Rivals. I have ripped so many of them, and hell, I am going to continue to rip so many of them. I'm a big fan of Destined Rivals. I think it is so good, but it's right there for me with just kind of like a top set, a really good way to almost close off the Scarlet and Violet era. And I don't know if it even gets enough love as it is right now. I mean, like, single packs for this thing aren't even that, like, expensive. But I don't know. I think it's a pretty good set. I'm a big fan of it personally. So it's going to go high B. But now that I'm looking at it, it's going to be hard. Because this set, to me, is again between that A and B tier. And that, of course, is the newest one. Black Bolt and White Flare. Obviously, we know the big cards in this set. There's a lot of cool illustration rares. And, I mean, you got the Pokeballs and the Master Balls in this one as well. I really love this set so far. I think there are some bangers in this set in terms of illustrated rares and everything else. And then again, adding the Pokeball and Master Ball aspect to it. God, I want to put Destined Rivals in A, but I can't do it. I'm putting this one in A. And I know a lot of people might not like that because I think the pull rates on this one aren't the craziest. But it's right now, it's recency bias. I'm going to tell you that right now. I love Black Bolt and White Flare so much. This is all recency bias when it comes to this set because I think it is so good. I think it is so cool. This set, to me, rocks right now. And again, it's because it's the hottest, newest thing. In a couple months, when Mega Evolutions comes out, This may very much change. I mean, I might move this down to B. Hell, I might move it down to C. But right now, I'm putting it in A, kind of as a recency bias. So now that leaves it here. We need 1 for S tier, and we got to see if we want to switch anything else up. Right now, I am very happy with what I got here. Steller Crown and Paldea could maybe swap. Scarlet and Violet base is good. Temporal Forces, I'm cool with here. I know people are probably going to think I'm crazy for having Obsidian Flame B, but again, I think when you got the Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot variants all there, it's hard not to have it there. So who goes to S? To me right now, it is between 151, Prismatic, and Surging Sparks. Between all these 3. Prismatic is crazy, but the pull rate's terrible. Surging Sparks, I love you, but I think it's got to be between 151 and Prismatic. And right now, I haven't hit well on these packs, but it's 151. It has to be 151. I mean, it's the nostalgia. It's the old school Pokemon. It's the Pokemon that basically everybody recognizes, and that's what I got to do it as. I think I got to do it as 151. I haven't even opened that many of them because they are hard to come by, but I love it. I mean, if you're talking about in terms of like a gamble aspect, Prismatic is definitely right there. Like, to me, Prismatic is like the highest of A's, obviously, as you could tell. Surging Sparks is right there. And again, even like I could fully argue Destined Rivals could be here and Black Bolt could move down, or vice versa. But right now, like even now looking at this, thinking of re-ranking, like Destined Rivals might be an A. It might be an A. I love Destined Rivals so much, but you know what? I'm not going to touch it. I know I'm going to regret this and argue with myself for probably the next day or two, but I think I'm leaving it at that. From worst to best, Shrouded Fable in F, Steller Crown, Base, Scarlet Violet, and Temporal Forces in D, Paldea Evolved, Paradox Rift, and Twilight Masquerade in C, over in B, Destined Rivals, Journey Together, and Obsidian Flame, A, Prismatic Evolutions, Surging Sparks, Paldean Fates, Black Bolt, and White Flare, and then the best of the best, the King of Kings, Scarlet and Violet, 151. Thank you as always for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe for more videos like this and more pack openings as well. It's been your boy Andrew Cards. And again, down in the comment section, if you made it this far, let me know where you rank every single set in the Scarlet and Violet era. What an era it was, but it slowly is coming to an end. Peace, much love, take care, bye.